Hey everybody, it's Sunday. No, I already did my message, but this is a little different today. Today I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you for listening. Um, Thank you for listening to my weekly messages. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your prayers, your comments, and your support. Most of all, for just being there for me. Over the last over 8 months now of doing these weekly messages of my stories of faith, family, resilience, hope, purpose, and the belief that no matter what life turns our way, we just keep moving forward. Many of you have followed my journey. Some of you are new, but as you know, as an author, a new author, today I just wanted to share something with you from my heart. I did publish my first book. It's Reveline Victory. It's doing very, very well. And I have a sequel to that, but I also have two other books that I have finished. One called Adirondack Outdoor World, and the other is called Kiss. Keep it simple, silly. It's the beginning of a series of many books. I do have the sequel to Reveline Victory well on its way. And I have many other writings in my mind that I want to share and I'm excited about. But when I published this book, I actually, I was exploring the big publishers and stuff like that. And, there was, no way you can connect to them. And then I got bombarded by all these, once you do an inquiry or look around, all of a sudden the word's out and you're getting bombarded by all these different companies that, self-publish, do things, whatever. They charge. And, I listened and I tried to make a decision, and it got to a point where the heck with it. I went with whatever came along next, that next phone call. I'm not going to mention the name of the company. Very unsatisfied with them. The communication was nil. The participation in, editing and stuff like that, basically was me, which is fine. I'm happy with the results of the book, and there were a lot of things with what transpired, mainly communication, lack of, never returning phone calls. And to be honest with you, I've already reached out via phone, via text, via on their website as far as exactly what I want to do and continue with my, trilogy of books and my new books and everything. But anyway, I wrote them, and encouraging, inspiring letter right on their website, only to find out that, again, they don't hear them respond. They got my money, they published the book, and let it go. there'll be a time when I actually let people know who that company is. But anyway, that's not why I'm talking today. Over the years, I have spoken to many different publishing companies, people who, in the publishing world, excited about, when I talk to them, they get all excited. It's funny. They believe in my mission, they believe in everything, but over the years of selling and working with people and whatever, you can really judge the people just by how their tone of voice, their mannerisms. You can tell. They're egging you on. It's like, oh, we love it, we love it, we love it, love it, and then all of a sudden it's like they dropped a bomb. How much they're just saying, well, this is how much we need, and if you want to proceed, this is it. And then when you kind of object a little or whatever, they're offended. I had one guy that literally, he didn't yell, but you could tell, well, I told you everything. I told you how much this was, I told you how much that was, I told you how much this was. And I was like, as an expert that he was, he turned me off in a second. But anyway, finding a publisher is extremely confusing. It's I'm reaching out to you today because I really need to find a publisher, a literary agent, literally someone that truly believes in me and my message, and help me move forward. I don't want to be noticed long after I'm gone. I want to be noticed sooner than later, and I want to participate in whatever this journey is bringing. I want, and my journey is for you. It's for me. It's for us. It's not, religion that I'm really after. There's enough of that out there. It's not non-denominational. I'm not, going to refer to Bible verses and different things. I refer to life. I refer to today. I refer to us and building tomorrow. And I think that is so, so important. But I'm reaching out to you because I really need some help finding a literary agent or a publisher, a real publisher. I want to get noticed. I want to be able to really concentrating on my writing, because the series I have in mind with the KISS book, Keep It Simple, Silly series, that is a endless possibility of different things I can do. I have other stories in my mind with, Dad was a minister, my uncles were ministers. I have sermons and stuff from the past, which I'd like to elaborate on and do something with them for the future. Reveline Victory Book 2 is kind of it's going to be from the end of that last story until present day, and kind of leading, into this mission. This is my ministry. It's not, like I said, it's, it is, religion based, but it isn't. It's about you and me. And I'm just excited for the future. And I want to convey that to you and everybody, but I need help. So, if anybody knows anybody in the literary world, just I'd like the opportunity to meet them, talk to them. It could be over the phone, it could be email, it could be anything. Um, I just, I'm ready to move forward. And after 8 months of doing all these messages and whatever, I'm a little more relaxed now. At first, I was literally reading a script, and I still have a script to go by. But basically, at this point, um, I'm ready to move forward and not only help others, you know, I don't know if I want to be a life coach. I don't want, I don't know, you know, I'm not qualified to be, one of those therapists or anything, and that's not what it's about. Um, it's about you, me, the world, kind of uniting. There was a time, you know, well, Jesus, it wasn't, Jesus and all the Bible verses and everything is drilled into you. There are just certain principles that it all came down to. And that's what I truly believe in, love, faith, unity, and truth. It was instilled in my mind as a child growing up. Dad was a minister. My uncles were ministers. Dad helped the community. He built the community. That's kind of in my heart and soul as well. Having dyslexia was an issue, or it still is. I have an issue talking with people. When I get put on the spot, or sometimes I just draw a blank. But it's not that I don't know. It's just that's kind of different for me. But anyway, I'm getting way off the track. I'm really not looking for any shortcuts. I'm not looking for someone to hand me success. I'm looking for real people, real literary people, literary agent, literary, a publisher, someone that can believe in me and help me help you. And, a real publisher, a real partner to really believe in the message as much as my manuscript. Yeah, I've already published the Rebellion Victory. What I need is guidance. I need connection. I need direction. I need the right people to connect with so I can move forward. So if anybody knows or anybody that's, a reputable literary agent, publisher, podcaster, media contact, or someone who truly helps authors build meaningful careers, I would be grateful for an introduction. I continue to pray for guidance every day, literally. I believe God opens doors in His time, often through people we least expect. So today I'm asking you for help. Who do you know who helped you who might be willing to take a look at what I'm building. I'm sorry I've been babbling on, but thank you. Thank you very much for being part of my journey. You have no idea how much that means to me. Your friendship, your support, and your belief means more than you'll ever know. The dream is still alive. The mission continues. And I truly believe that the best chapter may still be ahead. I'm David Waters. I'm an author, storyteller, founder of the Reveline movement. I'm glad you're here, and thank you. And I don't know if you can help me find the right avenues. I'd appreciate it. I love you. Take care.